Morning, a beautiful sunny blue sky Monday morning. I've just done this video twice. I've been waiting to do this video for Mango Court 3 for maybe a month. Just started so well, gimbal went wrong, shook the phone to pieces, the camera, So my wonderfully good mood where I was just singing down the video, you'll never get to hear. Barbados has got talent. I think not, Comrade Bartelski. Right, end of this road, what's that, 100 meters? Maybe a bit more. If you go down the end of this road, you go left 5 meters, cross over the road, go down another 100 meters, you get to the beach. Those houses in Old Queen's Fort are all sort of your $4-5 million properties. Now what that means is I think they've all come together, not all of them because I look after a house down there and we never got represented. And they've done a lot of beach work. So the beach at the end of that road is glorious. It's only a pedestrian access. So what you do get is you get a lot of people from this basically wonderful residential area, which is vastly improving, which I'll explain in a moment. Just show you Mango Crescent across the road as well. It's very nice. Those are apartments, Mango Quarter townhouses. Now, in front are, I think it's 20 or 21 $1 million homes, 1 million to 1.2. They've all sold. Down the road, in fact, in the background, you can see Heron Court, another lovely development. If you go a left, where you see the road here, you do a left, you have Porters, Azuro, and the developer of this Porters is doing 2 more developments down there. This area is coming up like you would not believe. So when you look online or you see this video, go and look at the price of this unit being asked. It's a winner. Now, I am directly connected with a unit in here, 4 townhouses, absolutely glorious. A coded entry, post box. Can't believe I pointed out the post box. I really can't believe, even for me, that I pointed out the post box. Absolutely lovely pool. There are some people staying here at number 4, which if I glance up, you'll see it there, number 4. Number 3 is the blue one. I believe that's about to be painted, by the way, because it's, the chap doesn't like it, I don't think. Number 2 here is a 2-bedroom. So number 2 and number 3 are 2 bedrooms. Number 1, which has just been refurbished and repainted, that one is a 3-bedroom. So let's go in and have a look around. Now I should point out that number 3, if you like, has been locked up for some time. Improvements are being done now. Please try and use your imagination. Try and see through it. I'm actually going to show you the outside first, because there's a set of doors at the back that I personally don't have. There's a locking key and I don't have it. That's pretty bad on my part, but I don't have it. I can't get out there. So now there's a gate here that actually allows you access to the rear of Mango Court 3, which is the blue wall and the patio I'm showing you here on the right, but also to the back garden of Mango Court 2. That's because the 4, I'm going to say the 4 of us, the 4 of us here share in the cleaning and the wash downs and the such like. The gardening, any communal stuff that needs doing. I don't mention pricing, but I'm going to mention the communal fees here. The communal fees here are amazing. 1,000 Bajan a month. And it really does cover everything. I mean, it really does cover everything. Your pool, there's no water bill here, which is unusual. It's 1 water bill for all 4 units. Obviously, the argument could be that could work against you. It rarely does. The water bills are low and they're paid by the communal fund. 4 people, it's not a limited company. So what you do have, this is the back doors that I couldn't get open here, by the way. And there's normally a drapery that goes along here, an awning that sticks out. He's reverted recently to this hanging umbrella. I've got a feeling he might be going back to awnings. These are side doors here again. If you like, they're original bifold doors, they're made of wood. Going back to communal fees, because they're so important when you buy into a development. So this lovely pool and everything is covered. Everything is covered. Floor's a bit grotty now because there's been the development work nearby. Leaves has fallen over there. That will be blown and cleared up soon. But these are great units. And for rental, look, I know some of these units do very, very well in rental, but you need to ask the individual owners. So here we have a perfect example of the 2 half doors, all made out of wood, very solid wood, very nice. And if you are ever in and you don't want to close the doors, but you want to leave your doors open, you have, let me turn here, you have security doors that can bolt closed here. So you can have everything open, but have that security. That being said, we've never had a problem around here. You know, you just haven't had a problem. So where I'm standing now is the current front door. I'm going to just show you something that I don't normally do as well. I'm going to just push this door open here and show you the space you have around here as well. You saw the dining area, so you've got this space here. So you could put some lattice work up on this wall for a little bit more privacy. You can see the new development about to go in over there. Put in some lattice work here for a bit more privacy. If you and your neighbour agreed, you could divide these 2 sections up. You can see where the 2 properties divide between the blue and the white wall. You could put something up there with a gate. No one's ever done that in all the years. This has got plastic over the back because when there was a development going on, the dust was flying in there, so we quickly covered that up. That wouldn't have been very good at all, obviously, stating the obvious. And again, I'll just show you that I'm not lying. I never do lie. That's probably a lie right there. And that's the other side. So we're going to go back into the kitchen. Really good unit set. Now, like I said, this is a 2-bedroom unit, and this is what I'm about to get into now that maybe there's no need to. Now, we're gaining quotes at the moment, regardless of sale or not sale, of turning this area here that I'm looking at into another bedroom. Now, you're thinking, Christ, that's narrow, that won't work. Believe me, it works. It was done next door. It works because you take out some of this section here where you see the wooden doors, which at the moment is laundry. You take that out and the wall goes back quite far. So there's plenty of room, surprisingly, and you extend the wall out. The kitchen, did I just lose the mirror? And I'm really not dressed for it today, let me tell you. I've just come from training. You have to cut some of this kitchen away. But let me concentrate on what's here more than anything. The bones of it is very good. It's very good. I've always liked this. There's a proper, you know, identifying word for it. But that swivels, you know, as a TV stand, it swivels out. It's probably just a TV stand, isn't it? You can see, I'm an idiot. You can see the opening here. These all open, they fold all the way back to the last one. Like I said, if you like the original bifold doors. And the same here. Could they do with glass sliding doors or glass bifolds? Yes. Yes, they could. Of course they could. But these were built a while ago and they've really stood the test of time. I don't normally show you a storage room. I'll just show you the depth that you've got in here. You've got quite a large depth here. Again, that could be a downstairs bathroom. And this is what we're looking at the moment. Possible changes, possible improvements. You know, I'm sure this thing will run out. I'm sure someone will grab at this because people recognize that Mango Court is a superb area. So 2 bedrooms up here, 1, 2. This one, it's not ensuite, but it might as well be because there's no one else up here. This is really nicely done. Great ceilings in here. People always come in and say, oh, the ceilings are so nice. And they're brilliant in that these houses generally don't get hot. You walk into another apartment, I have some really naughty sayings of how badly one can get hot and sweaty. But I've got a colleague following me who's laughing his head off. At least someone is. But they don't get hot. It doesn't get hot in here. I've actually turned the air conditioning on because I've had to walk through a few times. So I myself have got hot through movement. But yeah. Good sized room. And really cool cupboards. All sliding doors there. Now the next one, let me just show you. I've opened up so you can see it. Little bit of an ugly light. I probably should have let that light on, left that light on, but I did, so there we are. That gives you an idea. Lots of hanging space and a lot of shelf space in there. I also wanted you to see the safe and the 3 drawers to see that there's a different division within the cupboards themselves. Here's the enormous mirror that I thought would catch me out, but like I say, I think the one downstairs has already got me. These windows obviously all open. The louvers open, as well as them actually fully opening. So, hope that makes sense. I would suggest this is the master. I'm not suggesting this is the master, this is the master. And then you have obviously the ensuite here as well. Again, really nicely tiled. Wood's a lovely rich colour. It's very cosy in here actually, which is why downstairs, I'm not even sure I would put in the glass doors, but I always say there's a very big difference between when you live in Barbados and when you're here for a shorter period of time. If someone bought this house to live in permanently, they would probably not put glass doors on. Because when you live here, you kind of avoid the heat, you avoid the sun, you recognise that you don't want the sun banging into your bedroom. However, when you're here on holiday, it's all you come for, isn't it? Right, looking over here on the left, this is lovely pickled wood. Can do with a touch-up now, for sure, but everything's in good condition, apart from maybe that fan. But it works fine. It's blowing a gale at the moment. Obviously, having just reopened the home up, cushions and everything are missing. So, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure where they are. Otherwise, they'd be out, and I would have staged this a little more sexy. Yes, but no. New development going in over there. Open plot at the back, very narrow. Could someone build on there? I guess they could eventually. No point me telling you no, they can't. But with fallbacks the way they are here, you have to be 6 to 8 foot off your boundary. You have to be 15 foot off the middle of the road. And there's a density regulation as well, and there'll be parking regulations as well. So the only thing that can really go on here is a decent little house. Looking in at number 2, not that I want to get involved in anyone's personal business, but you see how beautiful that is with the garden at the back. Fantastic. And number 1 behind, which is a bit more plain Jane, where, like I said, I'm personally involved with that, but the people that I know haven't actually gone to the effort of doing something more with the back garden. So there we go, gives you an idea. But to sit out here on an evening, lovely. Really lovely. So Mango Court number 3, you'll find it, hopefully by the time you guys see this, it'll all be printed up. But if it goes out before it's fully edited and printed up, you will see it at www.sandcastlecaribbean.com. And all the details will be written below the video itself. But I'm following up at the moment with a good few videos that actually aren't fully detailed in terms of emails and phone numbers and the such like. Most of you have watched most of my videos, so you know where I am and what have you. Really, it's lovely up here. It's really lovely up here. I don't want to leave. I don't want to stop talking, but I must. Thanks for watching.